Hello everyone, my name is Skylar Reap. This is my CSCI 495 Cycle 4 project for Coastal Carolina University, spring of 2019. And this week I decided to build a portfolio website to host all the projects that we've been building and will continue to build in this class, so that if I needed to reach out to a prospective employer and they wanted to see some of my work, I could just send them my portfolio page and it would double as a resume. So since I would be sending this to prospective employers, I wanted to make sure it looked good. It was at least somewhat impressive. So it's got some cool CSS animations, some color changing and transformations. And another cool feature is that it uses CSS, just CSS, to snap to different pages, like scroll autopilot, basically. And it also, as you can probably tell, uses horizontal scrolling, which is kind of unique. Or you can click the link and it'll jump to the next one. And if you use the toolbar to click to different links, the sticky nav bar will disappear until you scroll back up, and then it'll stick again. So that was pretty fun. My About Me is just bootstrap modals that hold all the information from my resume. Modified bootstrap cards with a glowing background and some transformations on my GitHub icons. These are bootstrap progress bars that I modified so that they show my competence, I guess you'd say, with each technology. And then my contact form also has a glowing background when you hover. And if you were to fill out some of this information in the contact form and then click send email, it would either open it up in your email client or in another tab if you have a browser-based email client, and it will actually carry over any of the content that you've typed in a URL so that the user wouldn't have to retype it because they click send email, which I find really irritating when you encounter in the wild. But yeah, the coolest part of this, though, was definitely dark mode. I had seen another web developer's site that didn't have any color but used a dark mode, and I thought it was a really cool feature to have. Seems like dark mode is just getting more popular. So I thought it would be cool to try to implement it into my website. And I used Jquery to alter a bunch of different elements in my DOM and manipulate things. And now you can see I've got dark mode. And I tried to pick a color scheme that is kind of invertible so that it looks nice dark as well. And everything still works, of course, and it's all responsive, so you can size down. And my columns will change to a single column. You can see I've got some media queries that'll size up the text as you expand the window so that if you're on a larger device, the experience still feels natural comparatively to a smaller device. And if we go over here to the code, you can see this is my Jquery script that makes all that work. I'll probably move this into a separate sheet just to clean things up a little bit because this is already a lengthy index page. But it is really nice that I was able to do this all in Jquery because cookies are a real pain. And since this is all a single page document, there's no need for cookies. Even if you were to click my skills, it won't revert back to light mode because it is all one page and it's not having to load up a separate page. If that were the case, and let's say you had gone to, instead of a segment of your index.html document, you went to a skills.html document, you would need a cookie to carry over this dark mode preference. But since it's all one page, you don't need that, which is really nice. And if you refresh, you notice that style is gone. But you can toggle back and forth as well if you don't want to refresh. So yeah, that's my portfolio. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you had an excellent spring break. I look forward to your critiques. And yeah, thank you for listening. Bye.